The Rams kickoff team on the field, and here we go with the ball in the air. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others. Where they think they have an advantage, dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
Second down and 6 now.
Here we go. Where's the hot? Where's the hot? Hey, more.
Throwing now is Stroud. This throw nearly intercepted. Big D-lineman almost had it. But third down coming up.
Third down and 6 yards to go.
They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains.
White, Tony. 11. Buggy.
Back to throw. Here's Stroud. Oh, he had a man running free, but he overshot him, and it's incomplete.
A little bit of finger pointing and heavy discussion going on in the defensive backfield. It's man coverage, but they leave a guy wide open. They've got to be counting their lucky stars that this ball was overthrown.
They'll break the huddle here and go for it. This is fourth down.
Here we go. 19. Where's the hot? 19 Texas. Hey, Uno more. White, Tony. 11. Buggy. Hey, south.
They're going for it. Here's Stroud. That one complete. It's tanked down. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40.
It's a gain of 10. First down, Texans.
Stroud will look to throw once more. Short one going to be taken in here by Schultz. And he'll be corralled out across midfield down to the 45. So on the other side of the field now, it's first and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. To Mixon on the check down. Call it a gain of 6 on the play. And that'll bring up second down.
A 6-yard pickup brings up second and 4 at the 39-yard line.
Now Stroud. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a first down. Well done. Texans passing game in rhythm right now, picking up another first.
Where's the hot? 19 Texas. Hey, Uno.
Stroud. Got a man here, it's Bryant. And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. Harrison Bryant, a 24-yard touchdown. And the Texans are an extra point away now from tying this ball game. Extra point by Fairbairn, up and good. And we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And he had no room to run as he's tackled down inside the 20.
At their own 18-yard line.
The LA offense ready to go for their next drive. They were successful last time finding the end zone on their opening drive of the season, and they'll get another shot here with a 1st and 10. They'll run with Corum to begin the drive. They'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. 44 yards rushing for him now on just his first 3 carries. So a 1st and 10 now in Houston territory at the 49-yard line. He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field. Touchdown, Allen! Matthew Stafford, 2 touchdown passes in this first quarter. And the Rams have taken the lead. Extra point splits the uprights. And that makes the score 14-7.
Texans 7.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
He finds his target. It's Schultz. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds.
15. First down, Houston.
Stroud to throw it. This one complete to Christian Kirk. And he's finally taken down, and it's a big gain there on what will turn out to be the final play of this first quarter. Through one quarter, 14-7 our score. Texans football to start quarter 2 as they've got it with a 1st and 10.
Here we go. 18. Look the hot, look the hot. 19 Texans.
A shotgun snap to Stroud. He's got it to Collins, complete. And he'll take this one in for a Texans touchdown. Nico Collins, 35 yards. And the Texans are within an extra point of tying up this ball game. Fairbairn now to add the extra point. And we've got a good one brewing. We're all knotted up at 14.
Ties the game at 14.
This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And we will not have a run back here. It's a touchback, and it'll come out to the 20-yard line. The Los Angeles offense set to begin their next drive. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is
and got his man complete. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. 36 yards on the play. So a 1st and 10 now in Houston territory at the 44-yard line. To the right side, this is Corum. And a good push up front, and he's able to navigate his way down inside the 30. 58 yards rushing for him in this first half as he is looking in mid-season form here in the opener.
1st and 10 at the 29-yard line.
Throwing is Stafford. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Ferguson. And they'll get this down to the 10. Another strong gain on the last 2 plays. They've moved it a combined 33 yards.
First down. First and 10 at the 10-yard line.
Corum now on 1st and 10. And just shy of the goal line as he's out of bounds right at the 1. That one good for 10 yards. And that'll bring up a second and just about a few inches here. They'll run the toss here with Corum. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Los Angeles. It's a 1-yard touchdown run. And the Rams have broken our tie as they take the lead. Extra point right down the middle. And the lead is now 21-14. The Rams kickoff team on the field. And here we go with the ball in the air. Now they can't bring him down. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28.
The Texans take over first and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. They'll look for a drive to tie this up, down 21-14 as they have it 1st and 10.
Look hot.
Stroud looking to throw. Caught left side, here's Dell. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And it'll bring up a second and short. And that catch number 100 for his young career. And remember, only in his 2nd season, the future bright. So from the 37, here's 2nd down and 1. Operating from the gun, Stroud. That's complete to Dell. And they got it well across midfield, down to the 40 before it's all said and done. Good work after the catch, going to net him 23 and a first.
First down.
Back to throw. Stroud. To the right side and caught by Dell. 2nd and 7.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. That ball nearly intercepted. The rookie had his hands on it but couldn't pull it in. He's lucky to be getting that one back.
After what they've done with him all day long, with all the targets trying to go after him, he's obviously gotten smart, and his pride has kicked in. Made a terrific play.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. Dalton Schultz, 37 yards. And the Texans are an extra point away from drawing level. Fairbairn good with the extra point. And we've got a tie game here, a back-and-forth first half. A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21 all the score as the kick's away. And he won't quite make it to the 25. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And that last drive, so effective in the passing game, resulting in the touchdown. Maybe not many people were focused on the trenches. There was good protection there.
Excellent protection. So now defensively, you've almost got to get down to those starters blocks like you're a sprinter. Get lower than those guys on offense and find a way to roar through them or around them to get into the face of the passer.
Easier said than done, though.
Way easier said than done. But they've got to try something because right now they're just cutting them to shreds.
And now Stafford's going to move him around. Again, it's Corum. And shifts past him. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. 99 yards rushing for him now as he goes over the century mark here in the season opener.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Now a play fake and it's Stafford. And that one off the mark behind him, incomplete. Well, prior to that, he had hit his first 6 passes to start the game, so on a nice little run to begin.
It feels like this offense has carried its dress rehearsal into the game. You know, because you do practice it, you do go through it, and in this case, it is clicking exactly like they drew it up.
And he goes down, but not before getting us inside the 25. 22 yards there, a first down. So in the second quarter, he's already up over 100 yards receiving now.
And isn't 100 the magic number for a really good game for a receiver? So he got a chance to really shatter that and have a profound effect on this game.
Now he's going to step up and run. This one complete to his fullback out of the backfield. Now the Texans will use one of their 2 remaining timeouts. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down. Well, it looks like they'll move things around here. They'll run here with Corum. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Rams. Blake Corum, already his second touchdown here in this opening weekend. And the Rams have taken the lead. Point after, right down the middle. And they will take a 7-point lead. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And he'll take it a yard or so past the 20, call it the 21. At their own 21-yard line. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill up through camp and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated.
They'll look to throw now on first down. That's going to be caught by Kirk. So give him 2 yards there on the completion. And it's second down.
It's second and 8.
Looking to throw. Stroud. Got his man, Dell. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45.
A gain of 22 yards. First down, Houston.
Here goes Stroud again. He'll drop this one down to Mixon. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, second and 2.
On the pickup, brings up second and 2.
Here's Stroud.
35-yard line.
Finding Mixon here again on back-to-back plays. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out.
First down.
And Stroud now to throw. Now he'll tuck this and run. And a dangerous throw there, incomplete. He threw that into coverage. It was nearly intercepted. 2nd and 10.
Look hot.
They'll look to throw again. That's caught. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. The Texans going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout, as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the first half. A chance now to get even before the break as they come up 1st and goal. Again, it's Stroud. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
That's a pretty play there. Got in at the last second, helped force the ball free, and kept them out of the end zone.
They've been in the red zone 3 times in this game and have not scored a single point. Can they break through here on 2nd and goal? Throwing now is Stroud. And got his man. It's caught. Touchdown, Houston. Nico Collins in the final seconds of the first half. And the Texans have a chance to tie the game here in the final seconds of the half. Extra point by Fairbairn, up and good. And that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime. Maybe time for one play on offense. 7 seconds to go in the half as the kick is away. Breaks through the contact. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
26-yard line.
Well, they're just going to run it here up the middle. And they're able to get this one across the 35. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. We'll see if week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23.
23-yard line.
The LA offense ready to go for their next drive. Well, the first half very even. I mean, really in all facets. This ball game tied, Charles, so as we start the 3rd quarter, curious to see what the second half brings us. This is caught inside the 15. And he just falls short down at the 1-yard line. A big play there for LA. 77 yards.
First down and goal to go.
After the big play, a chance to finish now on 1st and goal. Corum will score. Touchdown, LA. Well, they move the ball down the field through the air, Charles, and then finally they get the running game involved, and it works to perfection. Touchdown.
And, partner, I kept waiting for that running game to come into play and actually saved it until the very end. Touchdown goes on his stat sheet, but you and I both know, and he knows as well, his teammates airing it out made this a successful drive.
Escapes the defender. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it to 23-yard line. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. And this game was all square at halftime, but now they find themselves down 7 following the opening drive touchdown here in the 3rd quarter.
And they need to take a good, relaxing, deep breath, don't you think? Because right now they might start to feel like they've got to play catch-up here and start matching them point for point. But it's still too early to get there. They can still run their offense. Plenty of time to get back in this game.
You can just kind of sense the momentum turning here. It's 1st and 10. Back to throw. Here's Stroud. And that is incomplete. Now the coverage a little too good there, and it's second down.
Well, they've had success getting the ball to him out of the backfield, but this time they had a man right on him. He was able to break that play up before he could get started.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Stroud dumps it off to Mixon. And he's able to break out of one tackle, but then quickly brought down. Now a 3rd and 6. A first carry here for Joe Mixon. And a strong run that time as it's across midfield and down to the 43. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. Back to throw. Stroud. Over the middle into traffic, and that's complete. 2 yards to go, 2nd down. Flag comes in. This might be a free play. A short one going to be taken in here by Schultz. And he'll go down at the 28. So offside's the call, and they understandably decline it.
And this is why we're seeing more and more teams hiring that one coach to the staff that's in charge of all these things. This one's minor. It's pretty easy to figure out. But all the game management stuff, trying to help out the head coach in his decision-making process.
There's a short throw taken in by Bryant. They'll head out of bounds inside the 10. Mark it down at the 9. 19 yards on the pickup there, and now they'll have it 1st and goal. Stroud will look to throw once more. That is incomplete.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes. But the best part for him, he's got 2nd and 3rd down to fall back on.
Another shot from the 9 on 2nd and goal.
All right. 19 Texas. Tony.
Stroud out of the gun here. Touchdown! Joe Mixon with career touchdown number 75. And the Texans are an extra point away from evening this one up. Fairbairn good with the extra point. And that will tie our game here in the 3rd. So a tie ball game here as the kick's away. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24.
1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The Los Angeles offense set to begin their next drive. And these two teams have traded touchdowns so far with their first possessions here in the 3rd quarter, so we're right back to where we started at intermission.
Yeah, how about that? Tied at the half, tied after the first 2 drives of the 3rd quarter, 1 for each. That tells me that someone's defense has got to step up and make a big play and try and change the momentum of this game.
To give you an idea of how accurate he's been throwing the football, we're in the 2nd half. That's just his 2nd incompletion.
Well, if he's that locked in, that means everyone's locked in, because to me it's like throwing a no-hitter in baseball. The pitcher may get the credit, a lot of people making plays behind him in the field.
Got him in. It's Robbie Chosen. And they work this well upfield across the 45. 22 yards on the catch and run, a 1st down.
And it's a real luxury when you have a guy who can turn a short throw into a solid gain at any moment. Once he caught that ball, he ID'd where the open grass was and got there in a hurry to pick up a new set of downs for his offense.
Here's Stafford. He's going to air one out. And this is caught inside the 5. Touchdown, LA! 2-2 Atwell. 54 yards. And the Rams have broken our tie as they take the lead. Extra point splits the uprights, and they will take a 7-point lead.
Texans 35.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Now a hit and a loose football. And now the Rams have got, and they are going to score on the fumble return. Touchdown, LA. So they get the one-score kickoff, get a fumble, take it right back to the house. 2 quick touchdowns within a matter of about 10 seconds on the game clock.
It's like a big 1-2 punch that may lead to a knockout.
Extra point right down the middle. And the lead now up to 14. So here's the kickoff now as he'll get it again following that fumble return for a score. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26.
First and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive.
A strong showing their last time out. They scored the touchdown, but Charles, they looked up and they're still down double digits, so you feel like just to keep pace, this drive probably needs to end in the end zone as well.
Yeah, and I think the best move for them is to not worry about how far they are down on the scoreboard, but to just remember the last drive and how it ended. Go ahead and try and repeat that. Then you can look at the scoreboard and see where this game is.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 32-yard line.
Stroud. To the left side, finds his receiver Noel. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40.
A gain of 9 yards. And the Texans first down.
Now Stroud. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. Given back-to-back catches now. That one for 16 and another first down.
First down, Texans.
The throwing again is Stroud. And incomplete on the deep ball.
They geared up and took the deep shot downfield, but it turned out it wasn't one-on-one coverage. Extra defenders in the area, and that one winds up incomplete.
2nd and 10, third quarter of the season opener. Stroud to throw it. This goes out wide from Mixon. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. That one good for 37 yards. Now a chance to make that big play really hurt. It's 1st and goal just outside the 5. Back to throw again. That's to the pylon and incomplete.
You got to be precise with your throws, especially in this situation. You're inside the 10-yard line going into the end zone. But sometimes the emotion, the excitement, sometimes the decisions just aren't made very well because of that.
Stroud looking to throw. A quick throw knocked away and incomplete.
Coaches talk about it all the time. Players talk about it as well. Excellent job staying disciplined in coverage and making that stop. Inside the red zone, every stop like that could be preventing a possible touchdown.
3rd and goal, Stroud. To the end zone, but it's incomplete. How about the defensive stand here from 1st and goal, 3 straight incompletion.
Yeah, I think people are wondering why didn't they try and run it at least once in there. But once the first incompletion happened, it's almost like they were committed to throwing the ball from then on out.
4th down, here's Stroud. Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. And he's into the clear. And he will bring it back. It's an interception return for a Rams touchdown. Well, if
there was any thought that this thing might turn around for this offense in the second half, I think those thoughts pretty well dashed after that interception return there.
It just has not been a good outing for this unit whatsoever. There's no other way to say it. They've been overmatched, haven't performed to the level that they've needed, and that throw there is just going to contribute to this game getting out of hand.
The lane opens here. He's past the 30. And they finally get to him out near midfield, but he's all the way across the 45 to the 46. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going.
I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
And he'll go down, and that will do it for the third quarter of action. We are through 3 quarters here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
All right. Look at high, look at high. Hey, Uno Mars.
Stroud working out of the gun. Touchdown, Texans. Jalen Noel with his first career NFL touchdown. And the Texans have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th. So add another one into the touchdown column. What a game. That is now 6 touchdown passes for him so far in this one.
Naimi Fairbairn to kick off for Houston.
And the hands team for the Rams able to secure the football. And that's why you have your hands team out there on the field. Those are the best guys ready to make that play.
And let's face it, it was executed well. It wasn't a bad kick. It wasn't anything like that. Just that the normal outcome actually came to play. Analytics will tell you it's a very low possibility of getting the ball for the team kicking it in an outside kick situation.
We're all about the numbers, aren't we?
All about the numbers, baby. It's a new game now.
They don't lie.
146 yards rushing for him now here in week 1. A very solid start to this new campaign.
1st and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Play action. Stafford. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. He's got a man. It's his fullback. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Rams. 4th touchdown pass of the game for Matthew Stafford. And the Rams are closing in on a winning start to the year as they extend their 4th quarter lead.
42.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive.
Well, this game, it has had no shortage of offense. They've been able to put up a decent amount of points on this side, Charles. They just have not been able to keep pace with the other offense they're going against here.
Yeah, that's a good way of pointing things out because now it's not a total loss because, as you said, they've scored some points, so there's some plays they can build on, moments where the game plan actually worked. But overall, though, they were just out personnel. They were going up against a team that's playing at an elite level.
To throw again on 2nd down. Stroud. He finds his target. It's Schultz. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down.
13 yards. 1st down, Houston.
Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone. Under 4 to go now as they come up on 2nd down.
A shotgun snap to Stroud. Now he's going to step up and run.
And that is incomplete.
And they're at the point of the ball game now where they've got to take some chances. They've got to put the ball in the air and just see what happens. But this defense knows that all too well.
From the gun on third down, here's Stroud.
Firing quickly here, and that's complete.
And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that. Fourth down, fourth quarter, here's Stroud. He's got his target. That's complete.
And they're able to get this one past the 30 down to the 25.
A gain of 18 on the play. And the Texans first down.
Here goes Stroud again.
And that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete.
Well, he's smart enough to avoid the taunting rule, but I'll guarantee he quietly has told them, you might want to stop coming after me downfield because I just broke up another pass and took away a big shot that you were trying to succeed with.
Here's Stroud.
To Mixon on the check down. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. This offense so far on third down, they've hit it 50%, 3 of 6 to this point. This time it's 3rd and 3. Touchdown! Dalton Schultz, already his second touchdown here in this opening weekend.
And the Texans get a bit closer. So that is going to tie an NFL record that has stood for more than 70 years. 7 touchdown passes in one game. It was first done by Sid Luckman of the Bears in 1943, then by Adrian Burke of the Eagles in 54, and now that mark equaled here in this one. I couldn't take the chance. This will be returned from the goal line. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
At their own 22-yard line.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. Well, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this fourth quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away?
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking first downs. To keep up with your theme there, playing keep away, first downs, they can't touch the ball.
Now the Texans will burn the first of their timeouts. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break.
First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Now Stafford. Under pressure, and the Texans able to get in there for the sack. Now the Texans will use one of their 2 remaining timeouts. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break.
They'll try the jet sweep. Stafford pops it forward.
And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line. The Texans going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout. So that will leave them with no timeouts left. Still plenty of time on the clock. We'll see how that affects things here in this fourth quarter. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw.
Able to find the open man. That's complete.
And he's going to be taken down with another first down as the stop's made at the Texans' 45-yard line.
Well, normally you might say start running the football. You've got the lead here in the fourth quarter, but the way that they passed it with such success, I don't know, maybe keep throwing it.
Yeah, I think you brought up something that goes against conventional wisdom, right? In this stage of the game, you would think you would switch to a running attack, but you're exactly right. They've thrown it so well throughout the game, and trusting this quarterback, I think you continue to do so.
Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7. Out of the gun, Stafford. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And he's going to be taken down with another first down as the stop's made at the Texans' 18. The catch and run, good for 24 yards. This is something you got to be wary of defensively. I mean, just because they're in the mode of trying to burn some clock doesn't mean they won't pass it, and they got good yardage out of that one.
Yeah, and really, when you're looking at it, now they've got a fresh set of downs. Look for second down if they want to take another shot and try and loosen things up. That'd be the time.
And he's going to take this one in for a Rams touchdown. Jarquez Hunter with his first career touchdown and his first career game. And the Rams are looking good here in the season opener as they're able to extend their lead.
Texans 49.
The Rams kickoff team on the field, and here we go with the ball in the air. And he'll be stopped up at the 25. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. Well, probably not much that they can do at this point, CD. Down 3 scores late in the fourth quarter. This is going to be a little too much to overcome, you would think.
Yeah, they'll go down swinging, but in the end, I think we saw the writing on the wall a while back because one team was clearly better than the other in this one. And while it didn't quite reach blowout status, I think we knew who was going to win this one well before we got to this stage.
And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45.
It's a gain of 23 yards. First down, Texans.
And Stroud now to throw. That's caught again by Schultz. And he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30. From the 32 now. Here's first and 10.
Houston.
Stroud will look to throw once more. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down.
It's second down and 10.
Back to throw, and here's Stroud. Now he'll tuck this and run. He throws it on the move, but can't connect as that falls incomplete.
Well, it looked like a march to the end zone has hit a momentary roadblock with that incompletion. No need to panic. They just got to come up with a high percentage play call and see if they can get their offense back on track.
And he'll be stopped at the 27-yard line, well short of the first down marker. Fourth down, Stroud going to try to throw for it. And that is caught. Touchdown, Texans. Jalen Noel making quite a splash with his second touchdown in his NFL debut. And the Texans' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. So 2 scores down, time definitely not an ally, but here comes the onside kick. And the hands team for the Rams able to secure the football. They knew they needed a miracle. They had to have that onside kick. They didn't get it.
Well, as we knew, even before they put the toe to the leather on that one, their chances of getting that done, slim and none. And I do believe we saw Slim just leave the door, didn't we?
We did indeed. I think we're down to none. He's going to find Atwell open downfield. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10.
It's a gain of
a big pickup there, and without question, that should be more than enough to wrap this one up. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on first and 10. Now Stafford, he's going to change things up. And this play gets blown up. They'll lose yardage back at the 17. It's a loss of 5 there, bringing up second.
At the 17-yard line.
And they'll run it with Hunter. And different running back, same result as they stop him behind the line. They lose 2 on that last play, so things get even tougher. Third and long coming up. They're facing some long odds here if they hope to convert as they're well behind the original line of scrimmage. That is caught inside the 5. And he is going to have a Rams first down, and that should be the one that finishes this game off.